Hello. I want to take time right now to share a thought. Just a quick one, not going to take too long. It's just something to put on your mind. I know a lot of people out there wanting to change your life, step into something new, wanting to get into business for yourself, do whatever the case may be. Get out there, be the next entrepreneur. You want to lead the world, which is great, awesome. Definitely want to get out there and make that happen. I applaud every last one of y'all who want to get out there and go to work. One thing I definitely want to be able to share is sometimes, and I like to say this because it's just something that makes sense to me. Whenever you're doing something, sometimes things not gonna always go the way that you thinking it is. It's not gonna go the way that you plan. You can write it down. And I know people tell me all the time they don't plan their day because they don't plan their week, they don't plan their month, they don't work by schedule because things always change. Things supposed to change, y'all. Make things change. You better hope they change. But sometimes the change isn't gonna be the change that you want to see happen. And sometimes whenever you're doing things, you gotta call an audible. And all that means is sometimes whenever you see the play happening, you put things together and you get out there and you running, you see where you're going, things change. People don't show up for their meetings. Sometimes, you might drive an hour or so to get to the next person that you set up a meeting with and they don't show up for whatever the case may be. Sometimes people invite you to their house. You make it over there for the setup time for a meeting that you had set up with them, and they don't show up. Whatever the case may be, you got to call an audible. But you can't let the failure for that event or whatever the case may be, whatever the failure is, you can't let that stumble you. You can't let it stop you. You got to move. You got to switch it up, change it up, do something. It's like, for instance, it's like today. I made my way out there to Lafayette, Louisiana. Drove out there in the rain, everything stormy. You can't see too much on the road. The traffic had slowed down to about 45 on the highway, which was awesome. I applaud that because you couldn't see where you was going. I mean, it was crazy rain on the highway today. Got out there. The person I went out there to see couldn't make it to the meeting. And pretty much the same thing happened earlier, just a couple days ago. Invited to another meeting. When I, got up, and I don't set alarms. Anybody who knows me knows it's a special thing for me to set alarm for me to wake up in the morning. I don't do it. Do not set alarms. Don't have. It's just not how. It's not how I sleep. Worried about when the alarm going off. Thing is, but like I say, sometimes you got to call an audible. So what I did. During the time today, whenever these people weren't able to make it to the meeting, I sat down, I grabbed my phone, I connected with a couple people, made some calls, got up and walked around, connected with some people. And just doing that, I got another customer signed up, which is awesome. Sold a box of coffee, which is great. And while I was leaving, I left, actually went eat out with my family. Today, made some time to do that as well, and even while I was doing that, got a chance to connect with someone else, two people actually at the restaurant. One of them saw one of the videos I did that wants to know more about our weight loss product, weight management line, and another one not even a coffee person, but wants to get into business for themselves. They want to get into another line of income. Don't want to leave their job, but definitely want to get into another line of income. I love that. So one person didn't show up, and by the time I made it back to my home, I've connected with 6 other people that want to get into enjoying what we have and or putting into another line of income into their home. So all I'm saying, y'all, sometimes you gotta call an audible. Things not going like you planned for them to go, just look for that silver lining. Something's good gonna happen for you. You just got to be hungry enough to go get it. So definitely be hungry, get out there, make it happen. Call them when you see them. Get out there, keep it running, make it happen.